I'm Alex Coleman, and I'm going to be doing this PowerPoint on exercise behaviours. My first scenario is Tim. He's 19 and lives with his mom and dad. He likes to go out on the weekend with his mates and drinks a lot with them. He smokes but only on the weekends with his mates, and he plays a very high standard football, so he doesn't think he needs to exercise more. But he is starting to realise that he's a lot bigger than his teammates, so he wants to get fitter so he can play better. And he also knows that their health has been an issue for his family because his mum suffered from a heart attack, and he does not want this to happen to him. This can be linked to the trans-theoretical model of behaviour because he's pre-contemplated that he doesn't need to do any exercise because he thinks football's keeping him fit and making him a lot better, but then he's realised that he's a lot bigger than the rest of his teammates, so he's contemplated doing exercise so that he can get a lot fitter and play a lot better. And then he's preparing to do exercise so that he can get a lot fitter. And then after this, some action, and then after this, after preparation, there is action. And ways he can take action is by stopping smoking, so that his lungs and breathing can get better. He can go to the gym 3 times a week, or go jogging 3 times a week, just do something to get himself fitter. And ways he can maintain this level of exercise is he could get like a personal trainer, or he could get one of his family to just keep motivating him to carry on going until he feels like he's a lot fitter and can play as well as his teammates. My second scenario is Bob, who is a 22-year-old man who lives with his flatmates from uni. They like to go out at the weekends and drink, and Bob is a very social person who likes to go out and make friends. Bob likes to exercise but doesn't do it very often because he thinks that if he overdoes it, he will injure himself. He thinks this because his dad tore a ligament in his ankle when he was exercising at the gym. Bob likes to eat lots of fast foods but doesn't know the effects of fast food on his body. He just thinks that all the fats and all the salts in the foods will be out of his body when he goes to the gym once a week, twice a week, just for an hour. This scenario can be linked to the health belief model, as Bob has perceived that there is a threat that will happen if he goes to the gym too much, and this threat is that he might hurt himself, seeing as his dad hurt his ankle, and that effect has a limit on the time he spends at the gym. The benefit of going to the gym will be he'll be a lot fitter, and there will be a lot less risk of him getting a bad disease or illness. But a barrier to this, of course, is the fact that his dad's hurt his ankle doing some exercise. But we can make him see that the gym is a safe place to be, and he won't hurt himself if he does stuff the right way with an instructor. This can also be seen in the decision balance sheet, because Bob could go to the gym more, but it might be physically uncomfortable for him, so he doesn't like it. But afterwards he'd feel a lot fitter and a lot healthier, so that might be a benefit, and he might motivate him to do it more. But if he doesn't go to the gym, he'll just carry on eating lots of fast food and getting more and more unhealthy, and not be able to do as much as he would have been. But then there are some cues to action that Bob could have, is in that he could motivate himself and be self-motivated to go to the gym and to to help himself and just think that he needs to get fitter and to be healthier and all this. Also, he can get someone else to like help motivate him, like a personal trainer or a member of his family to help him exercise and go there and motivate him a lot more so that he can be a lot healthier. And scenario 3 is Matt, who is 30 years old and lives with his girlfriend. He loves playing video games and rarely leaves the house. His girlfriend does some exercise and has tried to get him to do some as well because she knows that he is overweight and he doesn't think he's overweight. He's thought about going to the gym with her, but he didn't think he needed to. He regularly drinks energy drinks to keep himself alert, but he doesn't know the effect they have on him. He doesn't drink alcohol at the weekends. He only drinks energy drinks. He knows that exercise can help, but he thinks it will take up too much of his time, so he's never done it. And also, he said that he didn't have the money for it. In the past, his family have been known to be overweight and not do a lot of exercise, so that can also affect him and the way he perceives exercise. And this scenario can be related to the theory of planned behaviour, because he has seen that his family don't do any exercise, and this has encouraged him that he doesn't need to do any exercise either, and also has an effect on his attitude because he believes that exercise is not enjoyable. He believes that he doesn't need to do any exercise because he thinks he is quite fit and doesn't believe that he's overweight. He believes that he has a lot of control over his environment, in that he controls like all the things he does. Like, he doesn't go to the gym, he just sits home, drinks energy drinks and eats food, and doesn't like make himself healthier. He's just putting himself in harm's way of all diseases, illnesses, or something like that. And he doesn't believe that he needs to go to exercise because he believes that he's fit and he doesn't think he's overweight. Though his girlfriend has told him to go to the gym and said to him that he is overweight and needs to go and get some exercise and cut down on all the energy drinks and help him in that sense. That's my exercise and behaviours PowerPoint.